Boom! Jump Kick Wednesday coming at you. Let's make sure the mic is still good. All right, you guys can still hear me. Happy Wednesday. Thanks for tuning in to the warm-up tips video. Warm-up today. We have a longer workout. Some running. Hopefully it's not scaring anybody away. Some people I know enjoying the runs, getting all psyched up, laying in bed. I can't wait to attack that workout tomorrow. My focus is going to be lots of dynamic into static stretching, a little less of the heart rate up. Still getting the heart rate up, but not really preparing for a sprint, preparing for something that we're going to have to maintain over the course of 15 minutes or 20 minutes plus. All right? So if you're going to run or if you're going to bike and you're going to row, I want you to go ahead and hit that piece, that piece for your warm-up, about 2 minutes. Okay? So run, bike, or row, jump on that implement, and then get it going. Come back in, we're going to focus on some static stretching. So we're first just going to hinge over, kind of roll and round that back in the opposite position that we're used to, being good. And then just hang down at the bottom, loosening things up there, maybe a little lean side to side, all right? From here, our classic runner stretch or perfect lunge. Reach into that position, keep that back leg straight, hold here, maybe some knee circles. I'm going to drop down on my back knee and then hit that hamstring stretch from here. So my heel is up, and then I'm going to fold forward. I'm going to come out of that and then hit a calf ankle stretch. So my hips are up high, pressing down through those calves and ankles. And then I reset on the other side into that and then into the hamstring stretch. Finish with that, you're going to go out for your run, bike, or row for another minute. Okay? Come back in, we're going to hit a little bit more dynamic / static stretching. So first we're going to go dynamic. You're going to reach over and touch the other side, reset back to neutral, reach over and touch, reset back to neutral. Same thing on your stomach. So you're over here, reach to the other side, tap, reach to the other side, tap. A little stretch to that low back and spine. Go into press ups. Let's get 10 reps here and then cat cow. Digging with those hips and then big drive back out. After cat cow, we're going bird dog. Stabilize, reach, hold. Stabilize, reach, and hold. Back through there, okay? Bird dog, at least 20 reps there. Now we'll start to get loosened up specific to the movements, all right? First one, Cossack squat. We want calf and ankle mobility on, rocking, ready to roll. So you're gonna go bottom of the squat, and you're gonna sit back into the heels, try to hold that position. Okay, sitting back into the heels. I'm gonna press out on this knee, press out on this knee. Hold here for a little bit. A minute if you can. Then you're going to start to dig into the ankles a little bit. So you're going to press forward at one knee, back down. Press forward at the other knee, back down. If you are okay in this position, then you're going to duck walk for a little bit, maybe just slow steps. So you're keeping those hips down, and then raise those hips up, bring the hips down. Raise them up, bring them down. Cycle through that 10 times. Legs should be fairly warmed up. Okay, got kettlebell swings in the workout, got reverse lunges, so you're going to take some KB swings, no weight, hinge over, drive up, hinge over, drive up. And then you're going to go reverse lunge, big step back, big step back. Let's get 10 to 20 reps of each of those. Blood should be flowing, should be about 10 minutes in after you're through those pieces. Okay, now let's start to go over the specific movements for the workout. Cossack squat. If you are a badass, you can go weighted on this movement. If you are a mere mortal, like most of us, then you're just going to try to get through a body weight. You're going to take a wider stance, wider than your squat stance, flat on your feet. Please stay flat on your feet. And then you're going to hinge into a lunge squat over on one side. Try to keep both toes pointed forward. So I'm going to hinge, try to drop below parallel, and then bring myself back up to center. All right? I think a little wider would be better, trying to keep that toe straight. I'm going to hinge the other side and then stand back up. Mobility-wise, if you want to open that opposite side a little bit, that will probably help dig into that position, okay? I'm up on my heel, my toes pointed, and then I'm going to press out. Now, do your best with this movement. It's very challenging. If you take this position in the back, I have a very stable position here. As I drop down, I'm in a good position with my back. Here I've kind of lost it. You want to try to avoid that position, that rounded low back as you come up. You're unweighted, but you still have a lot of pressure on one side of your body. So keep that chest up tall. If for you, that means coming down into a Cossack squat that's right about here, and then driving up, that's fine. If you can maintain that position, that flat back, all the way down through to the bottom, and then press back up, great. A lot of ankle mobility, a lot of hip mobility. So make sure you're prepping through that. If you know that's a tight issue for you with the hips, Jamie's got that great hip mobility routine up on our YouTube channel. Check that sucker out. Cossack squats. Next, you're gonna come in from your run, exhausted. Rear foot elevated lunge. Use a chair, use a box. I like to get that foot flat in this position, and I'm gonna bring this leg out. Front foot stays flat. For me right now, it's that left foot, and I'm gonna drop down in control. Back knee ideally taps or gets really close to the ground while I maintain a nice straight position here with the lower part of my leg. Then I drive back up, all right? Back down, and then drive back up. Unweighted, weighted, you're a badass, go weighted. We're going 20 per side on that one, okay? Next, we're gonna go kettlebell swings. We've done a bunch of these before. If you just have a dumbbell, then remember we can grab both heads of the dumbbell, kind of swing through. Not ideal, but we can make it work. Be really careful with this when you're just grabbing one side so that dumbbell doesn't swing out or off, I should say. Make sure that back's in a good position. You're not doing like any funky hinging. Driving back, and then big snap up as you squeeze those through glutes and then get through the movement, all right? And then last one, goblet squats. It's gonna tear those legs up, okay? They're gonna be tired, you're gonna be coming in from running, and then you got a big set, kettlebell or dumbbell, hugging up to the chest, squat down, and then stand up, all right? Lots of legs today. If you know that the hips have been tight, your knees act up, low back can be an issue, make sure you take a little bit more time in the warm-up today. Give those pieces some extra love. Check out all the other resources that we've put out there, like the hip mobility video. Use your True Coach Connect, True Coach coach to ask them for help. That's what that's there for, all right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow.